Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to another Tuesday night with oxygen not included. We're on cycle 468 of the Inescapable Space Prison. So far, things are going well. We've got our fledgling space program going. We have a duplicate that's all trained up to be an astronaut, way up top here, if I can remember my hotkeys. We have our little rocket built, at least I thought it was almost built. Apparently we haven't another command capsule yet. However, that's okay, because we're still working on fueling it and whatnot as well. This is just going to be our very first small rocket that's strictly going to be for the purposes of research, because we need the research in order to continue developing out the additional pieces that we can do for the rocket program. And we have to get this interstellar research stuff going. So we're going to spend out our first rocket today, as long as we can get it all fueled up properly. And that will give us an opportunity for us to try to learn some of those new things that we can build in the rocket program. But welcome everyone who's here in the chat so far. Or if you're watching this on the stream after the fact, welcome as well. Hopefully it will be a good evening and we won't run into too many scenarios where our duplicants are dying some tragic and unfortunate death. Because frankly, we've got something like 7 of those or something already in this colony at this point, and I'd kind of like to avoid having too many future ones. Now, someone actually did mention, and they pointed out correctly, that I set up my little piping here wrong. So this piping that's coming in, I meant to actually send the filtered component, which we want just to be the steam, into the rocket engine, and the rest of it can just go into the room. So that's a little bit backwards. So we're gonna break the pipe off here. We're gonna deconstruct this one as well. Hopefully our duplicants can even reach this. Hopefully, I think they should be able to. And we're gonna redirect this pipe into here. So when they get that all fixed up, we'll have that patched up. So the plan here, now this is a steam-powered rocket, which really makes no sense to me whatsoever. However, you know, that's just how it is. So this rocket's going to be steam-powered. We're going to try and draw some of the water that's located over here. We're going to dump it into this spot, which should be warm. I mean, it's like 114, it really varies. 180 up here. It's polluted water down here that's a little bit cooler, but it's a little over 100 degrees down here. So we're going to try and get the temperature in here high enough that that we can evaporate the water into steam, and then we're going to pump the steam. Oops, let's speed this up a little bit. Pump the steam through the piping into where our rocket space is, and that will fuel up our rocket, which will give us a chance to launch it. We obviously still have to do the command capsule. They haven't finished the wiring for the doors. It's really kind of a lot of stuff we got to do to get this going. But I'm hopeful that today we'll get the rocket into space. We'll get underway and get our duplicants working on research. Good news, everyone! CrypticFox is streaming Oni again. Hey, Andrew Grain. Another scenario is annoying people. I'm sorry, what now? When am I streaming Car Mechanic again? I'm streaming it on Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll take a look at some of the Porsche update. Which reminds me, actually, I have to get out to the junkyard and find a Porsche that we can work on for that. Ooh, we're getting low on water over here, too. This geyser is not active for another 11.8 cycles, and this one's down for another 21. This water may run out. Might be the first time we've actually run out of water in this colony for a while. That's not promising. We'll see what happens. Background's not fully implemented? What do you mean, in here? This is open to the vacuum of space in here. We don't necessarily have it sealed off. She has super temper damage, throwing things around my lip. Oh. Is that a sibling by any chance? That's not so good. When you get some time, check out World Seed 252751378, or as I call it, Water World. We got like tons of water around. This quality's actually been really good for me, because this was a lot more full. We had a lot of water in here before. Fortunately, we still have water down here and stuff we can clean. Plus, we have a small amount of water sitting down here. I suppose if worse comes to worse, we could tap into this, I guess. We're currently using this as a cooling system for our fancy metal refinery here, though, too, so I want to be a little bit cautious of that. But it's actually been really handy for cooling down the oil that we're using to cool that system off. We have actually pockets of water kind of all over the place. It's just a question of what we're going to tap into. Mr. Rickers, the $2 super chat. Rocket plan. Lisa needs braces. Wait, what? Rocket plan. Lisa needs braces. Wait, what? Simpsons. Can't go wrong with Little Simpsons. Until our duplicates get to the point of actually getting all that rocket stuff built, I'm not entirely sure what I should have them doing to keep them busy. Because we have a lot of them around. Oh, you know what? We still have some living accommodations we haven't built out. That's maybe something we can have them focus on while we're waiting for them to finish the rocket stuff. We need at least 2 more beds for the duplicate. Actually, I think we need 3 more. We only have 18 beds. I'm not exactly sure where I want to put them. We don't have very much oxygen in here, so we'll have to be careful of that. I mean, we could put them up here, I guess. It's kind of a weird space, but have like people run through their bedroom on the way up here to go to the space program, which I don't know, just feels wrong to me somehow. But I'm sort of lacking good locations here. I can't really do it over here because this is all too close to our geyser system over here, which is currently not do anything nice for us. Ooh, and actually, where's our gas system? Okay, so this pump here, I set up specifically to try to clear out, because once the pressure builds up here too high, there's no more steam that can come through, and that prevents buildup of any water in this area, so we haven't been able to pump water out of here. This oxygen, though, is currently pumping into Nowheresville, which isn't helping things. I can't pump it out here because the pressure's already too high. I have built storage containers, but those are already full, so we can't send it to those. We could bump it into our exosuits, but we don't really need it there either, so I'm actually a little bit of a loss for where I want to send this oxygen. But we do need to get the water flowing here, because those other guys are going to be idle for a while, and that's really going to be a problem. Space program beds. We could literally just stick beds anywhere and have them sleep in them. It really wouldn't be that big of a deal, I guess. But I would prefer that they have their own separate little space. Here's what's funny. Fox says jetpack setup, but he still uses ladders. Well, because the jetpacks are up top here, right? So if you get too many jetpacks, the lag gets to be unmanageable. But I did have ladders up here because, for one, I'm not going to be sending the duplicant into the rocket using a jetpack. He's just going to run up a ladder and get in. And 2, these ladders were here for a little while when we didn't have the jetpack set up. See, they fly up anyway, but so they'll kind of take care of all that for me. Delivering steel. That's right, get to work, duplicants. All right. All right, so where can I send this oxygen? That's really going to be the puzzle. I mean, worst case scenario, I could build a really long vent and just send it up into space. But somehow that just feels wrong. Yo, you know what? Actually, we can use something that I've never used before. Where are we? We can turn it into oxalite. If I can find the machine for it. Because like I said, I've never used it. Maybe it's in refinement. Molecular forge. That's not what I want. Glass forge. Oxalite refinery. Here we go. Synthesizes oxalite using oxygen and a small amount of gold. Oh, we gotta use gold for that, but that's all right. Okay, so I think I'll put this up here. At least I would, if it would actually move. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. Why is it giving me so many options? What's going on there? What's going on here? Refinement. Oxalite refinery. Oh. Building's made of this material of antiseptic properties, so we can make it out of plastic. That's weird. You'd think it would produce heat. But I'm going to use iron, because we have tons of iron. And that's apparently an occupied space. Oh, right, because the heavy watt wire is there. We'll build it down here. In the end, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Now, I haven't used this before, so we have to see whether we actually... I probably should double-check that it has a gas input, because if it doesn't, that's going to present a problem. Gamer Girls with a super chat. Hi, Fox. Started playing this because of you. I'm not good. Half my colony died from food poisoning, and but not before pooping in the water supply. Well, I kind of make it a point in every colony to make sure the duplicants pee in the water supply at least once, just to keep, you know, the water tasty, or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, it does have a gas input, so that makes sense. We're gonna use regular piping for this, even though it's gonna be a little hot. That's okay. Imagine it's gonna need power. It does. So we'll use a little heavy watt wire. Make that out of gold, I guess, because we have an abundance of gold. Ooh, people getting scalded. Where is the scalding happening? That's not good. The space up here shouldn't really be that hot. Oh, it's the water, maybe. Need duplicants to mop up here. Gotta get all that stuff mopped up. It's getting just nasty in there. Hey, Avenue. Love you. Hope you didn't give up on your dream. On your dreams. Your dreams matter than your friends. I'm super confused by that, but thanks. Gotta love the painful stories of people starting out. Oh, I know. There's just so many, right? So many. The thing is, it's really a game about experimentation. Until you get that chance to kind of try different things out and see what works for you, it can be really tricky sort of figuring it all out initially. I think that's kind of what I like about the game, though. It makes for longevity in the gameplay. Because you don't get it all sorted out the first time. And even if it does work for you, you ultimately want to kind of change things around, experiment, find something you like better. It's kind of cool. It's such a good game. Put so many hours in this game. But it's so wrong. Pineapple doesn't belong anywhere. What you talking about? Pineapple's good. Pineapple. This is going to take a while. I really wish I had a third suit up here. I don't really have room for it, though. If I had thought I had a little bit more, I could have maybe bunched this down a little bit. This ladder here serves no purpose. It was there when we were doing early building. I can get rid of that. But I think the suit requires a 3-tile spot just because... Oh, no, it's only 2. Alright, I have an idea. We're going to move things over a little bit so we can build one more suit in here. So we want the checkpoint here. Assuming this will fit. There we go. We'll build a checkpoint there. And then we'll destroy the checkpoint that exists now. We'll destroy one of the docks and we'll move it over into this spot. And that should squeeze just enough room we can fit another jet suit in so we can get 3 duplicants working up here. Because just 2 of them is going really slowly. Super slowly. Are we in space yet? Nope, not yet. We're working on building the rocket. So we have the... Oh, they built the command module now, the command capsule. It's currently not... What the... Why does it say insufficient resources Atmo suit times 1? So I guess we have to deliver an Atmo suit. Huh. It's interesting. Was I click on it, it doesn't give me like a deliver Atmo suit the way that it normally does. Oops. The doors are opening. That's not what I want. They connected the power before they got the, Wait a minute, how's that thing powered? Hold the phone. How are those doors opening without power? They did the automation. Stop opening! They did the automation wires, but they didn't do the regular wires. So the doors are opening. Well, that's inconvenient. Alright. Well, I guess it could be worse. Deconstruct this. Boop. Uh-oh. What happened? There we go. Unfortunately, when the doors get fully open, I think a whole bunch of this regolith is going to fall inside, too. Which means we'll have to dig it all up. More duplicate time wasted digging. Gamer Girl is the super chat. Have you ever used the code red, and in what circumstance would you use it? I accidentally clicked it and jump scared me. Yeah, I use it in cases where a duplicate is trapped and all the rest of the duplicates are going to bed, because you can turn it on and it will make them do the whatever their job or their forced command is at the time. The trouble is they'll do it to the exclusion of their own survival, so they'll do it right until the point that they're dead. So you kind of want to be a little bit careful using it. You don't want your duplicate to die while you're trying to rescue a different duplicate just because you had the button engaged. So you generally want to turn it on just enough for them to go and do the rescue that you need and then kind of be done with it. Uh-oh. Where did you go? Okay, maybe he went back in. I thought a duplicate flew way over this side, but wait. Oh no! Oh, you're killing me. Do I even need these checkpoints? They're using the exosuits, and there's All right. Disable this building. We're gonna get back into that silly juggle where the whole exosuit thing isn't gonna work. Just you wait. Did I miss a suffocation warning? That's dumb. He took off the suit, but he didn't store it anywhere, and then he couldn't put it back on, and he couldn't go past the gate, so he suffocated. Man! Yeah, this is gonna go great. Oh yeah, we're about to repeat it here now too. They're gonna come by. Deconstruct. Man, oh man. All right, mistakes were made. That's right. We're all at a we're running out of funeral space. All right, let's go ahead and make a little bit more space for some more dead duplicants because I think we're gonna need it before this space program gets off the ground. We'll dig all this out. Say, good lord. Mr. Rickers with the super chat. On the upside, I think the culling will help you with your frame rate. By the way, I posted a rocket building tool in the Discord. Awesome, Mr. Rickards. Thanks for the super chat. And yeah, it might help a little bit. I mean, my frame rate is starting to chug a little bit. Although I think it has more to do with the jet suits than anything else, but that's super annoying. All right, I've got to set up the suits down here for delivery again. Deliver me suits. We're actually gonna need to produce an extra suit too, just because we're gonna need another one for the rocket. Because it apparently has to have the ammo suit in it. It says it's waiting delivery. Good times, man. Dead duplicates. I hate when duplicates die. Stream's incomplete without a dead dupe. We went for like 200 and some odd cycles without any dead duplicates. Sadly, our particular run there is over. We want this to be set for Steam. No, stop that. Actually, I guess it's fine. It can vent out some of the gases. It doesn't really matter. This needs to be dug out. Oh, those duplicants. All right, they broke that one down. Let's build another. I mean, they get. Do I have this? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Do we have the atmosuits turned off down here? No, they are on. Maybe we don't need that switch out anyway. No, they didn't put on the jet suit. He stayed in the regular exosuit. That's weird. This thing is on. The suits are in place. My concern is when he runs by, he's going to take it off. He did. Ah. I hate that. All right. Let's get this all set up. Okay, we need stations exosuit dock. There we go. Plug this one in here. Check our gas overlay to see how the gas is set up. That's fine. We can go like so. And then our power overlay to make sure we have power connected. We don't, so we'll get that done. And then over here, we'll do another station for fancy jet suit dock. Which again, just in a room. That's already connected up to the oxygen supply. How about power? It's already connected up to power. All right, good to go. There's overheat damage. Now we got damage all over the place right now. The damage here wasn't from overheat, but you might be seeing it from a variety of places. If you're talking about this, damage from overheating, that's like random buildings in the middle of nowhere. So that's not really that big a deal. Look how slow the doors open and close when there's no power connected to them. They're very, very slowly getting the power set up there. Should bury him in space as a reminder of his great sacrifice he made to the future of this colony. If only you could. Like, if you could, like, take your duplicates up into space and jettison them up there. Give them the Mr. Spock burial. That'd be great. Okay, we have room for more. Let's just call them resting places. We're going to need some more artwork in here, though. Let's throw a statue in here, too. Why not? If we're going to have duplicates buried in here, I guess... Oh, you know what? That just solved one of our bedroom problems, I guess. Jetsu Dog does need petroleum, you're right. Once they get that built, we'll need that. There we here. Check our liquid pipes. There we go. See, now the problem is they're ditching all of the exosuits up here. I hate that. It's killing me. The steam's also condensing up here, and that's making it's making water on the floor. On top of all the polluted water we've got trapped up here. This is good times. I need a totally different system over here to manage this junk. That's right, Caleb. Get to work. Woo-hoo. Okay, I'm going to turn off both of these right now. Disable this building. Because I need them to pick up the body and I need them to get, like, deliver the suits and everything down here. Because we pretty much ditched all of our suits up topside. That is such a pain. We're going to disable this building so they actually have the ability to get up there and get the suits. If you're making a third jetpack, what you need a third exosuit, Doc? Yep. Well, drat. Love how you wanted to be an extra tombstone, almost like, you know, you'll use it eventually. Oh, well, it's inevitable, right? I mean, if we just plan for it now, it'll save building time later. Maybe restrict the jets to only 2 specific dupes. Well, the trouble is, even if they don't put the jet suits on and they run past, and then they come back, they take their exosuit off. It's kind of a nuisance. I'm sure it's not the intended functionality, but scalding. Dude, get out of the hot water. Come on. Killing me over here. All I want them to do is pick up the egg. Oh, great. The gamer girls are down. Okay. Everybody inside so we can close this door. Let's lock this door for now. We'll just put it on auto, actually. Nobody goes through the door. Everybody... just get out of here. Tell me somebody picked... Okay, good. They picked up the gamer girls, so they're going to drop them off at... drop them off at our medical facility. Oh my gosh, this is just going from bad to worse. Save metal next to the rocket. Put wires behind pipes and ladders. It doesn't really matter whether you put it behind pipes and ladders. It doesn't save any metal. You still end up going the same distance. I ran it straight up the wall to get up here. It's more of just like a general aesthetic. I have a tendency to put things behind. Okay, so please, like, pick up this thing over here. Sweep. Uh-oh, power problems. Our power system shut down, I bet. Incapacitated is new, right? No, actually, it's been for quite a while. It's just not something you run into very often. Usually it only happens like through scalding, because if they suffocate, they just die. So if they get scalded enough and take enough damage, then they'll pass out. I've had that happen before. Okay, we have problems in a variety of ways here right now. I need coal, because we're not producing power consistently right now. Man, this is not what I want to deal with right now. I just want them to focus on getting the rocket into space. Instead, they're gonna have to deal with all the normal minutia. Imagine that. All right, let's dig this out. It's already all exposed. Bunch of coal in here we can get. If we get there and grab that, that'll give us a power supply for a little bit. I mean, we do have a bunch of petroleum down here. I guess technically I could tap into. We could produce some power that way. And we might actually have to look at that. So the petroleum generator, wherever it is, there we go. Petroleum generator uses 2,000 grams per second of petroleum. Produces 500 grams per second of carbon dioxide. Produces some polluted water. 2 kilowatts of power it makes, which is a pretty decent amount, actually. Can pretty much replace our whole system with this. So let's go ahead and make a petroleum generator here to solve for our power issues that we've been running into. If I build it down here... Where am I sending petroleum right now? Can't see my liquid piping. Alright. So our petroleum is currently flowing all the way out to here. So actually I could just build like a petroleum generator like right here. Let the polluted water overflow into this space down here where we have all this water. Can I connect it to the grid here though? Yeah, that would be like right next to the main power grid. Alright, this isn't ideal. This is really sloppy building. We're just going to stick it in the middle of nowhere. But it'll work. For now, anyway. We'll use a liquid bridge here. Okay, and then we want this connected to a smart battery so that we don't overpower the system. Polani with a $2 super chat. I'm so impressed you've stuck with this colony. Yeah, we're up to like 400, cycle 472. The thing is, more often than not, I've been restarting the colony because we've been in a position where there's a new update that's come out and I've wanted to play around with the new stuff. And that's not really happening right now, so that's kind of cool. We'll just plug this in like right up here. That way, when this battery's charged up, this will shut off. We'll get a little bit of a balanced power system between the use of petroleum and the use of coal. That'll supply us with pretty much all the power we need for now. CrypticFox, you might be missing some super chats. Nope, just Polani's, I think, and I just read that one. Got Mr. Rickers. Got both of those. Yeah, I think I got them covered. Thank you, though. Found a decent amount of neural vacillators on my map, at least. Not sure how many I'm supposed to be on average. Also having 2 natural gases saving. Oh yeah, I didn't find a natural gas geyser in this colony. It's actually the first time I've had a map that hasn't had one in a while. We've had a decent amount of water in terms of like geysers and steam vents and that kind of stuff. But what I really haven't had is the natural gas, which is kind of funny. All right, this is built. We do need a suit, so let's deliver suit there, and then we'll go down here and build another one. Jet suit. Excellent. This can be enabled now, so we don't scald anybody for a little bit, possibly. Yeah, it was full nighters that died, unfortunately. The whole base is sloppy. The generator is only 0.33% of the sloppiness. My whole base isn't sloppy. It's everything outside of the core. Everything in here is tidy. This is all neatly arranged. We are not bringing in another duplicate right now. Reject all. Let's turn this thing off. If I can manage to click on it. There we go. Save a building. Yeah, I have a tendency to build like really tidy in the core part of the base because I have a general layout that I like to use in here. But then as soon as I start to branch out, that's when things get just sloppy all over. Just nasty. This whole space down here is all. I had a bunch of puffs in here, but I kind of let them die off. Could be worse, I guess. This whole system down here doesn't work anymore. And I did have this set up actually to manage the supply of water, and since we're running out of water up above, oh no, it's still going. Sort of. It's cleaning it. Sending it down to cool it. That's going off up to here, where it's then being supplied in for garden space. But if we run out of water for any reason, for producing oxygen, at least we know we have another supply we can use. Polani with a super chat. Who loves puppies? Any doggo lovers here? Doggos. Thanks for the super chat. Core has a lice crumb next to the Protol. What? Okay. I sweat at like 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Would never last a single second in this base. Well, we do have exosuits when they actually get a chance to wear them. Oh, we dropped another one there. Enable building. Oh no, Full Nighters is still here. That's awkward. Okay, hold on. Let's maybe not enable that building just yet. Can we tell them to sweep up Full Nighters? Oh, we can. Let's get some priority on that. Please pick up the corpse. We don't like corpses left here. Have we finished that? Oh, they haven't finished the grave yet. I guess that could be a problem too. What the? Insufficient mafic rock. Why am I making that a mafic rock? All right, hold on. Hold on. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, hold on. Medicine. Tasteful memorial. I want this to be made out of granite. And then in our furniture, I want this to be made out of granite also, if we have the option. And this to be made out of granite too. There we go. Got the Mavic Rock. Okay. Now we can finally finish the graveyard that they couldn't build before. Get some more coal below where you last dug them to the left. Yeah, actually, I don't remember where I dug it last time. Down here? Tiny little bit of coal in there? No, that's all iron. I don't remember where I got the coal last time. I feel like it was in this area. Might have been in a pocket in here or something. I don't know. I did send them outside to get a little bit of coal as it is, so that's not going at all. Good times. Oh, this is running now. All right, so we have power. That's a plus. Look at it go. Bet you that sucker gets hot. Oh, yeah. This is going to wind up overflowing down here. Just you wait. Okay, so if they get the automation wire finished here, then this will be well under control. So maybe do a priority 8 on that, because I don't want to burn off excess petroleum. I don't really have a supply of oil right now to make more of it. So it would really stink if we ran out of petroleum before I got everything done up top. There are 3 lights. Please remove that food painting mediocre. The dupes deserve masterpieces. What food painting? Oh, this one. Yeah. Whoops. That one was built a while ago. If they're gonna spend time at the graveyard, I guess they might as well have some decor. Make this one out of granite too, so we get the most benefit. See you, Fortnite Trader. Thanks for coming out. If you have 2 Atom Suit docks and 3 Jetpack docks, where's the 3rd Atom dock? You mean Atmo dock? There isn't. I don't have room for it right now. Oh, poor Dolphin. They're just balling. Ooh, the Gamer Girls, you were almost a casualty too. That's right. Everybody go have a good cry. All 20 of you have got to run and cry over the poor dead duplicant. Might invest in a hatch farm, bigger one for coal. You're running low. Yeah, actually, I haven't paid attention over here in a little bit. I think part of the issue is that I let some of the hatches die off, so our coal production kind of dropped a bit. Incubate some of these things instead of keeping the eggs in storage. There we go. I mean, realistically, we have a fair number of hatches here. I could hollow this down here, I guess, to make another one. I don't know. I just want to get my rocket going. They finish this? They did. Okay, good. So now this will only fire up when we need the power, so that's good. It shouldn't run constantly. That'll save a fair amount of petroleum. Tuned in just in time to see some carnage, but I have to be up early for work. Good luck and thanks for the content. Hashtag there are 4 lights. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate the super chat. All right, now where did you say there was coal down here? I mean, there's a tiny little bit in here, tiny little bit there, little pocket of it there. Ooh, we have an oil reservoir down here. If we could tap into that, that'd be handy. Let's see. We can dig this out. That's all useful coal. Over here we have more coal they can dig too. Just gotta be careful they don't dig out too much. They won't be able to cross over there. Little pocket of coal over here. Alright, that'll keep them busy for a little bit, gathering coal for us. Get our system all powered back up again. Not that these are running that much, because with the generator running down below, the coal's not really being used with a high consistency now. If I remember, like, the coal was off to the right of the base. Yeah, I found a little bit more there, so we'll gather that up and they'll put it into storage, and that'll help a bit. This whole system up top here is not really being taxed at the moment, though, because we have the petroleum generator running down below. I have a Pluto water geyser in the oil biome. Worst place for it, in my opinion. It's just going to boil away. Yeah, well, I guess, but I guess it does give you the option of having steam that gets converted into clean water, but it does rule out the ability of using polluted water a little bit. Building disabled, building disabled. This thing is still waiting. Tell them to get the suits delivered here too. I wonder if the suit that's here is the one that they were carrying up to go in the rocket. Because this is still waiting delivery. Leave that one empty. This is the one we want delivered. All right. Suffocating. Oh, please don't tell me you're trapped. No, you can jump that. Why are you? He's all right. He's hanging out in the chlorine gas, just huffing and wheezing. Why do you want the chlorine gas? Did Dr. What die? No. We had night fillers died. This is our dead duplicant over here. Or full nighters, rather. Night fillers. I'm a little backwards. Oh, right next to Ari Luco. You have some dudes with low HP. Someone do barely moving with an Nexus. Uh-oh. Hold on. Where's our vitals? Caleb's got 75. 67 for down with the plan. 58 for DRD Taco. So let's get them on some medical systems here. DRD Taco. We'll give you the heals first. It's party 9. The Pharma Chamber I don't think will... No, only for diseases. I really have an inadequate hospital for the number of duplicants we have. Wanted to make sure his lungs were germ-free, yeah. Also flesh-free, it all melted. Woohoo! Hey, Jess. Cool the jetpack area with water. You want to turn to steam. Have enough piping in the water below 90 degrees. Well, yeah, the issue is that they have to go in and out of suits in that area, so they don't, I don't know. It's not even hot enough to turn it into steam, though. It's only like 50 degrees in here. I have to increase the temperature dramatically in order to do that, which would be kind of counterproductive, right? Let's enable this building, and let people go through the door. They finally got that exosuit out of there. Although I have a feeling they were bringing it up topside and just left it sitting there. TRD tacos need healing. Need more oil? Maybe consider taming slicksters. Your whole map is full of CO2. Yeah, we got a little bit there, don't we? Well, that didn't work. Somebody's going to wind up dumping the suit again. Brittany Sloan White's going to leave their exosuit sitting right here when they run by. Whew, sorry, I had to cough. Oh, that's so annoying. No, don't. Okay, that's really awkward. Let's deliver a suit here. Hopefully they'll pick up this suit and deliver it there. Because if they don't, we're going to have a problem because the duplicant's going to get trapped up here again. Just don't deliver a suit from somewhere else. That would really suck. New hospital in Open area next to astronaut training. Oh, that's not a bad idea. We could put it over there. And actually, that would open up some space for us to put some more sleeping quarters in there, too. That's a good idea. And frankly, with the way that our duplicants train, it might be a good idea anyway. Okay. Put this... No, just put this... Okay. I need someone to take this exosuit back over there. I'm really worried they're going to run out of fuel and get stuck. What is going on? Rosif. There you go. You're free. No, you're not free. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Go build stuff. All right, there we go. Now he's doing stuff. Remember to dig out some rooms for dupes to build the system to produce steam. Yeah, I have that over here, actually. They're just not going to pick up the suit that's on the ground here. No, they just keep running right by it. That's a really good question. If Clay applied physics in Oni, they did apply some physics in the game. I'm not sure what you mean. Lots of broken buildings. Yeah, there's a bunch up there that are from the meteors hitting. It doesn't really matter though. They're just ladders. Just chilling in space. Just hanging out up there. You know. Caleb. The suit is right here on the ground. Just pick it up. That thing right there. Deliver it over here. Deliver it right there. Put the suit right there. Caleb's gonna die. What are you doing? He put the suit on to breathe. I don't even know anymore. I just wish they would stop. Grr. Fill that room with oxygen to use a gas lock invented. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of room for a gas lock there. I could put one there, I guess. The trouble is we're not producing any oxygen down here either. We created a vacuum there. Oh man. we run out of algae? We did. I wasn't paying attention. So we have no algae left. There's a little bit right there. In the absence of algae, there's not really a whole lot of oxygen production going on there. And I can't dig that out because they'll get themselves stuck. We need to find some pockets of algae. Now, fortunately, we do still have quite a bit on the map because I didn't really dig a whole lot of it up. We dig it up right here, I guess. Get a little bit of algae there. We got algae up here. Look at some of my previous chats. Oh, Joe, I'm going to have to scroll back. When you drop the pressure on water and it will evaporate at a lower temperature, something we use in the refrigeration field. Yeah, I don't know. How's the heat? Depends on what you're talking about. In the core colony, things are things are fine. Temperatures aren't bad. And we have an exosuit sitting there for some reason. Just deliver all these, please. The frequency with which they're leaving the exosuits just sitting on the ground is really getting frustrating. Just run right by it. You can add a third atmosuit dock either by shifting the jetpacks to the right and have the part. Well, yeah, I'd have to deconstruct everything and rebuild it all, and I don't know, whatever. It's not really a high priority, I guess. The reality is I don't have anything supplying oxygen to these systems anyway, so that kind of creates kind of a problem at the moment. Still so much to do up here. Need all this wiring finished. This is all at a 7, but nobody's digging. Oh, I see why they're not digging it. There's a little piece that fell in there. One little piece, stopping them from working in there. That sucks. I think it's time to make a direct tube to the top of the space quarters. I know it's time consuming, but it might be worth it. Yeah, I was trying to avoid a situation where I would be sending them people without exosuits on, but I think it might actually be worth it now. If we extend the tube out this way, we'd have to build like a whole separate tube, I think. Like if we started one in here, we could send an exosuit tube to go out and connect up over here or something, but that's a lot of digging. It's like a lot of digging. Alright, what do we need in our bathroom? We're going to need a sink. Or not our bathroom, our hospital. In plumbing, we'll need a lavatory. In medicine, we'll need med beds. This can get deconstructed now. Now, how does it near there, though? Will the plastic tube melt? No, we have plastic tubes going all the way up top anyway. They changed the melting temperature of plastic. It's like 150 degrees now, so that it can handle better temperatures, or higher temperatures, rather. Do you think you could use rocket launches to power a steam turbine? Feels sad to waste all that energy. Yeah, it's a valid question. I'm not really sure. I'm not entirely sure how we would go about capturing it. Need to have the tubes dig out the regolith in the big room on the surface. They can get the ice biome by digging the air with that stuff on the way. Is the regolith on the way up there also? Oh, there is stuff on the way. You're right. I didn't notice the regolith had piled in right here in the doorway. How did that even get in there? There's no openings. It must have gone through like kitty corner. Alright, see what happens. Oh, there we go. We're finally producing oxygen for our suits up there. Can the tubes only be plastic, or can you use something with a higher melting point? No, it has to be plastic, unfortunately. When you go here and you do choose the transit tubes, plastic is the only option. I mean, we have a lot of plastic. 11,126 of it. So we can make a lot. Hey, Jack, how's it going? Need oxygen for the top room and base or some airflow tiles. Whereabouts? Up here, you mean? Yeah, right now we just have it like moving up there. Oh, there's oxygen being pumped in right here. I mean, oxygen for the most part in our colony is not really of grave concern. Air quality is pretty good overall. Although we are getting quite a collection of CO2 over here I gotta get rid of. Actually, if I could strip out this in here, it wouldn't be... it might not be hot enough for slicksters, but... I can try to put slicksters in there. There's nobody on top of the head office. I remember you tried digging out to save some trap tubes. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. I broke out an opening up top there, but it, like right here. Just piling up the regolith that's building up here. But over the stuff at the doorway here, I can't understand because they have been in and out. Why are you there without a suit? That building is enabled. How did you get over there? Oh, I see. He went up top, took the suit off, came back down here, and stood outside where he could get some nice hot scalding temperatures. Good times. Dupes are super brilliant. I actually think it might be time to build a plastic suit out there. Or not a plastic suit, a transit tube. I just don't want to go through all the trouble of building it. It's going to be kind of a nuisance. Yeah, the death level climb I won the stream. We had a death like right off the bat. We're just pulling out all the stops. Okay, so in terms of our med bay room, Max has 96 tiles. So we have room to work with here at least. We can put in some more med beds. Let's just have a whole bunch of them. Nobody's really getting sick from diseases in our colony, so we don't really have to worry about that so much. It's really just the scalding and stuff now. So we'll give them lots of beds to do their healing in. Make this out of iron ore, I guess. All right, so they go through the hospital on the way to the space cadet training station. With all the atmosuit issues, do you think it would be best to move the entrance to the transit tubes away from the exosuit and stuff? Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of thinking that, except... Yeah, all of the problems with the atmosuits are really kind of an issue right now. It's just like over and over again. It's such a huge issue. Oh, this is not pumping at all. That's good. Wow, 13 kilograms of steam in here. So we're getting quite a bit of water production of this, so that's good. Yeah, the transit tube, like I was saying, I was kind of thinking of putting maybe one over here, and then we can set the transit tube to go out and over, maybe connect above this and go upwards, whereas we'll just have like this. Oh, actually, that puts this whole section as just completely wasted. I don't know. I've had so many problems with them, like having to swap between one suit and get in the other suit. I don't know. For the most part, you're right. It hasn't really been worth it. It's been too much of a hassle. Algae's low, by the way. Oh, yeah, it's been low for a bit. No, actually, algae's at 0. We have a huge pocket of algae right here, though. If I could get over there to get it. Should have our duplicants like run right through here. It's gonna cut loose some hydrogen, but that's okay. Algae for days. Now the irony is they'll wind up. Actually, I should just build a floor across, because the irony is they're gonna wind up digging up this this algae, and it's all gonna fall down below. And then they won't be able to pick it up because it'll be out of their reach. Although there is coal down there too. Transit tube idea is a great setup. Which one? The external one or the one that's already in place? Because the one that's in place has been a real pain in my butt. Is this enabled? Yeah, it is. Doors open. Just nobody's working. Nobody's doing the work. They're more inclined to work like right down here. They're like, forget it. People die when they go up there. Everybody's getting scalded. Somebody's suffocated to death in that room. It's haunted. We're not going in there. There's coal in them thar hills. Oh, see, they're running past and not putting on the suit. Because this is able. Ugh. And then they run past, they drop the suit. Good times. Hate my life right now. This is not working. All right, I'm tired of fussing with that. You're right. I'm gonna just. That's too big. That's not even a med bay. Room size 64 tiles. Med bay 96 tiles. What's the problem here? Toilet mess table. Oh, it's not. Oh, I built a sink. I didn't even need a sink in there. It's a mess table I need. Whoops. I'm sure somebody said it and I just wasn't watching. Deconstruct. BDS Empire with Super Chat. Get to work, you dang slapper dupes. There's space to explore. I know, right? They're never working. Always slacking. Alright, let's make our transit tube. I can't be bothered with all that exosuit business anymore. We'll just send them up there with jet suits. I can't even think. Transit tube's in here. So we need a transit tube access. That going to drop right here. Send a transit tube up. This thing to go through the floor. What's the easiest way to get up there? You know what? Oh, I can't go by the ladder. Oh, man. That's a nuisance. Okay, so we'll send them straight up here. And then all the way down here, just dig through this whole mess of junk. And I'll make that connection after the fact. But we are going to need... Oh, suffocating. Who's suffocating? Alright, you're fine. Suck it up. Walk it off. Alright, and then we'll have to dig all this out because we're going to need a tunnel that's tall enough for duplicant to walk through. Otherwise, none of the work's going to happen anyway. Alright, there we go. So that'll be our new transit route. But up top here in the meantime, I don't want them to stop working, so I'm going to have to get what I have there functional. So if I can get the suits delivered back down here, then we can go up and turn that gate on, and that will fix it temporarily. Just give me this, like, sweep this business at a 9. Pick that up. And they're back to sleep again. Yeah, I need a mess table in that room. You're sitting on your fancy new wobbly chair? Do you have a six-pack yet from exercising your core? No, it's not that dramatic. So, it forces you to use your core a little bit while you're sitting on it, but it's not like an intense workout at the gym or something like that. It's not really the same. This game's great just for the sound effect. Yeah, the sound effects are great. I love all the Thurman sound effects. Alright, this will need to be connected to power. So that's good. And then furniture, we'll throw a mess table in here, and then our... Wait a minute, is it in food now? Did they relocate it? Oh, there it is. Man, I just clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, so a mess table there, and then that'll give us our hospital. And then I can repurpose this room, and we'll use it for, I don't know, duplicant living quarters or something. Should probably try to spruce up our decor out here a little too. It's like a little nasty anytime somebody's got to go up there. Polluted water is going to leak out above the tube. Yeah, it's not really going to bother me any, I don't think. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Stop hanging out here without suits. I asked them to, like, alright. Enable building. Look, you're just wasting fuel. What are you doing? Okay, this door... I want that open. And Rangi, we want you to move down here because you're apparently confused. He flew up there and just wasted gas, basically. That's awesome. There seem to be like a lot of little issues with the jet suits like that. Pathing problems, lag, etc. The whole swapping of the suit issue. Not so great. Since the fertilizer makers, hatch farms are the best power source unless you're blessed with a ton of natural gas geysers. Yeah, you have to have a lot of hatches to produce a lot of coal, though. Like, look. You're wasting fuel. Stop it. Just go over here or something. How about you come down here and dig this stuff out? You got nothing to do. What's that? What the? All right. I thought he fell on his face for a second. Oh, come on. These jet suits are like the bane of my existence right now. Bane of my existence. I bet you he's not going back because he can't get out. Yeah, that looks like what it is. There you go. You know what? Forget it. Forget the whole suit thing up here. I'm done. We need this built so I can stop messing around with that junk. Killing me. What the? No landing available. They built a little piece of tube in the middle and didn't do the rest yet. I think solar could supplement well, but the assisting infrastructure is a very long-term project. Yeah, because you really have to have the whole setup to have the doors and stuff close over top of them. Otherwise, the meteor showers just constantly smash them, which means spend all your time doing repairs and things. The meteor showers are really kind of a nuisance in this game. 2 kilowatt generators are really nice. Yeah, we have one of those running. So that's the natural gas, or not the natural gas one, the petroleum generator down here. So I have that plugged in. It only turns on when this battery runs down. But that's producing a lot of our power supply right now. We do have these loaded up with coal again, so they'll run as required. Priority 9 now? Which one's priority 9? Hatches make coal is pretty good. We have a fair-sized hatch farm over here, although I guess it could be bigger. So they're producing some coal. Oh, these are not full. Our hatches are going to die off. What were they eating? I don't even remember what I was feeding them. Sedimentary rock I was feeding them, apparently. What can I put in here? They eat so much. It's crazy. Feed them the abyssallite if they'd eat it, but they won't. I'm not feeding them regular food. I don't have sand to spare so much. Sandstone's all gone. I have nothing I can give these guys. This is ridiculous. They eat so much food now. Like, so much food. That's partly why we stopped producing as much coal over here. They were kind of dying off on me because I wasn't feeding them. They're too hungry. They're just eating everything. If I could feed the mafic rock, that would help, but that doesn't seem to be an option here. No. Brutal. Whatever. Let them starve. Let them starve. Yeah, they're very gradually making the transit tubes in here. Slowly. But that's not what I want them to focus on. I mean, I really want them to get this done. Our rocket is almost finished up here. I mean, like, the rocket itself is done, but we don't have a supply of water yet. And for some reason, they won't go in here and work on this. They're just, like, determined not to do what I want them to right now. So maybe we'll shortcut things. Maybe I can get them to go over here instead. Maybe we can get them to work backwards at it. No, it's actually saying they can't reach that. How's that an unreachable dig when we have flight suits? I wonder if it would just update when they go up there. You have like 177 tons of igneous rock. You can feed the stone hatches with that. Well, that might work for the stone hatches, but the other hatches not so much. So I have a bunch of stone hatches down here. Stone hatch. Yeah, we can give them igneous rock. 178 tons of it. Yeah, that'll last a little while. Stone hatchlings. They can eat the igneous rock too. All right. So we can feed the stone hatches. We just can't feed the regular ones. Think they'll introduce new types of hatch for the mafic rock? I don't know. I just kind of wish they would give them the ability to eat it. It used to be they would eat pretty much anything. They wouldn't eat coal. But they would eat pretty much anything else. And now there seems to be a bit of a limit there that they just won't do. Which kind of stinks. Kind of stinks, just a little bit. Stone hatches are better anyway. Produce more coal than normal hatches. Let the vanilla hatches starve. Ruh-roh. I built this extra exosuit or jetsuit dock, and you'd think that someone would go and make the suit for me. Oh, they made it. It's right there. They just haven't delivered it. All right, hold on. Maybe we set this for high priority. Priority 9. Go deliver my suit. Shovel only is regular iron and dirt currently. Yeah. What does the stone hatch produce? It produces coal. They're basically the same as the other hatches, but they're stony ones. They have a slightly different diet to them. There we go. We finally have our 3 suits up there. Hooray! All right. I want them to work. I'm going to turn this off. Disable this building. Deliver all the suits. Get everything cleaned up so we can reset it all. See how that goes. Everyone asks what you do, but no one asks how how you're doing. So how you doing, man? I'm doing good. Not bad overall. Better if we can get this rocket launch off, because I feel like I've been trying to do this forever. It's taken a really long time to build at this point. But yeah, it's been it was a busy day at work, and then now it's nice to chill out with you guys and play some games. They're finally working up here. Thank you very much. They're gonna get scalded a bit, unfortunately, down below, just like that, because they're passing through an area that's crazy hot. I don't know why I can't get them to go in here and work. I need to, you know what? I need to just deconstruct this. Stop paying attention to the ladders. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. We don't have an oxygen supply going in there again, because they still haven't recovered the algae I need. The funny thing is, like, by disabling the gate down below, they can all go up here now, and they just aren't. Just whenever you're out of algae, yeah, I know. I know. Let's set these for priority 9, so people who need healing go and get it. double check my room size is okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. We need to deconstruct everything that's in here. We got enough for a couple duplicate apartments in there. Can dupes not fly through 1v1 tiles or something? No, they can. They can. They're just... See, like, you can see they can reach all the stuff that's in here by flying in. They can get in there and get it. There's just something weird going on here where they're just not... They're choosing not to go into this room or something. Maybe they think it's haunted. For the jet suit's lag log, what CPU does he have? You know, that's a good question. What do I have exactly? This PC... This is what I'm running right now. So I have an i7 6700 at 3.4 gigahertz, 16 gigs of RAM. And then it's an NVIDIA 960 card. But they do cause a lot of lag. It's I mean, I've already noticed that things are choppier. It's just, if you get too many of them, that's when I think when it gets really bad. Okay, all we need is a destination, an astronaut, and fuel. The fuel being the most important of those right now. Hope the gantry's working. That's good. Connect up the wires up here, and then the rest of that will be done. Yeah, now you guys are making progress. What the? Alright. Apparently I told them to break that. Alright, there's no door anymore. Fuel's overrated. We don't need no stinking fuel. Is nobody going to the bed? All right, I better check and see who's hurt, because I know the duplicates have been getting scalded regularly. Damn it, the plan needs a bed. Let's put him on one. Who else? Brian the Golden Freddy. And then I guess Lucas will put on one also. There you go. Go get healed up, guys. Obviously afraid of that buried geyser volcano right there. Yeah, maybe. It's just hanging out there. Where's that thing? Like right here. I mean, they keep going right by it. They just, they're not touching it though, which is good. Oh, that's why they're not. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I was like, why aren't they digging over this way first? And it's instead of doing the wiring first, but it's because that one little block there was like a 5 priority, but the rest of it was a 7. Awful duplicants. Wish you could set the med beds to automatically admit patients the same way the massage beds do for stress. Yeah, I kind of thought that they should do that also. I don't feel like you should have to manually assign them, because that means you got to pay attention to the life totals of all your duplicants. Which I guess really isn't that big of a deal, but... Scalding. Basically just steam for rockets, no turbines, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna produce steam specifically just for the rocket. Assuming we can get enough heat in here to actually produce steam. It's only 100 and some odd degrees. It's 200 and some. Well, it approaches 200 up here. I don't know. We'll have to see if we can. I hope we can get steam out of here. I see some over here, I think. That's oxygen. Never mind. Okay, I need to tell them to like stop fixing stuff over here. Nope, they're collecting iron. I don't really need the iron, but they're collecting it. Should delete the ladder. It's slowing them down in the rocket suit so bad. Which ladder, though? So here's the thing. Like, these ladders here I have set up because when we send a duplicant up to go in the rocket, I don't know what happens with the jet suit. I also had a jet suit run out of fuel, so I kind of wanted the ladders in place as an emergency system for them to be able to get back down. Maybe we should up the priority on the regolith and make it. Yeah, maybe. You think they could even fly over top and do it? I don't know. It's killing me anyway. Just do what we need. Should really make the jet suit protect the duplicants from the heat. Yeah, for sure. It wouldn't be such an issue if they wouldn't just... You know, if they would just like leave the suit on. If they wouldn't keep taking the exit suit off every time they go past this one gate, it wouldn't be such a problem. Okay, come on, guys. You can do it. No, where are you going? I must have priority on something that's causing them to go and collect the iron. Why are they doing that? What's the priority down here? It's priority 8. Well, that's great. Nobody through this door. Now what do you think of that? You gonna go back and work now? Stop collecting iron? There we go. Now they're doing actual work. They were spending all their time just picking up iron off the surface. Using the heat from the bunker / steel roof to boil water for steam to feed the engine. Free water boiling, like 240 or so. Yeah, I'm gonna pump the. I was planning to pump the water into this space here and let it heat up, but actually, I don't know if it's gonna be hot enough now that I'm looking at it more. What are you doing? Honestly, just land right there. Okay, and away you go. He's still picking up iron. Where are you taking it? Hold the phone. Let's follow this guy. I need to see where they're taking this iron. Because they're spending more time picking up the iron than actually doing the job I need them to do. Oh, that? Really? Alright. Getting a ton of wrong element damage. Oh, yeah, it's this pump down here, probably. This room here keeps running out of oxygen, so because of that, they've been sending the wrong gases into the suit. The dupes, they mock you. I know, right? What's the current difficulty setting? I don't know. Just whatever the default is. Oh, wait. Oh, they finally dug up the regolith here. Now, if they would just go do the rest of this, that'd be great. Actually, you just cancel this stuff. This isn't blocking the way. They have jet suits. They can fly over that. Now, if they can focus on doing this now, that'd be great. Subpriority 8. Give me what I need down here quickly. Overload damage. Why is he overheat damage? Where's the overload damage? I must have missed it. Yeah, we're getting lots of scalding because they have the exosuits turned off right now. It was causing so many problems up here with them like dropping them off and not swapping properly into the other suits and everything. It was getting really bad. And yes, I'm aware there's critter starvation. Also, I don't have anything to feed my nothing to feed my regular hatches right now. Come on, guys. We have the stone hatches still, and they have things that they can eat. Because we're feeding them the igneous rock, but the regular hatches won't eat it. So unfortunately, they're gonna starve to death. Which will give us access, I guess, to eggs, but are you going? Overload damage to the wires will the gem. Oh, is there really? No, it's not overload damage. These are good up to 4,500. It's got to be the tiles themselves. Or possibly gas vents? I don't know. Beats me. It's not the wires, though. The wires they've got plenty of load available. Can you feed the hatches regolith? No, unfortunately they won't eat it. The shove vole is the only thing that eats regolith as far as I know right now. And we don't have access to the shove vole yet. Oh yeah, you guys doing work now. Look at you. Look at you go. Okay, we're gonna need cabling in here. So we'll just send that right down the same path as we're doing this. Like so. Oh, and actually, cancel liquid pipes here. I'm gonna need a mechanism to control the flow of water because I don't want to just build up a huge pool of water in here or it won't heat up enough. So instead, we'll throw in. I'm gonna use a liquid shutoff for this, I think. Like that. Okay, and then my liquid shutoff I'm going to connect to a pressure valve so I can manually control it without a duplicant having to flick the switch. So we'll just grab an Atmos sensor here. And we'll just run that right in there too. Okay. Wish you could just branch normal wires straight off the heavy watt wires. Yeah, it would be kind of handy. Well, the reality is in real life they use transformers also, right? It's just up on the poles. Do I still have the one dupe set on permanent vacation? I think we do, actually. I haven't looked at the schedules in a while. Oops, actually, these people got an extra break segment. What's going on there? Oops. Oh, yeah. Mo A, he's been hanging out on vacation for quite some time. He does nothing but lounging around. Actually, I watched him for a little while. I was doing some recording for something a little bit earlier, and I was kind of watching him. He drinks a lot of coffee, like insane amounts of coffee. I'm pretty sure he should be spending some time in the medical bay just for the amount of coffee he drinks. Oh yeah, they are high priority. Okay, let's change these back to like 5 or whatever. Don't need this stuff to be high priority. Good thinking. Have I launched the rocket? No, not yet. We're trying to get to the point where we get some steam, we can fuel it. We have everything ready to go to send the rocket. We pretty much just need to pick the destination, put the astronaut on board, and we're ready to launch. But we need steam for the engine, and until we get that steam, actually there's steam up here, that's funny, and steam up here. Oh, it occurs to me I exposed this area. Huh. So I exposed this whole area to the vacuum, so it's all going to start to, all this liquid's going to leave. You guys need to hurry up and build so I can block this thing off again. Hurry, my dudes. All this on an 8. Cancel this. You guys can just fly around. Darn that vacuum. My steam source is escaping. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's steam coming from the ice biome. It's coming up through this little opening that I created. If they can hurry up and build this stuff, I mean, there's enough water here. I don't really have to worry too much, but just need them to hurry up and finish building. Mo away to the medical bay for heart evaluation. He's got to go for a stress test. Turns out he's got hypertension because he's on break all the time but consuming massive amounts of coffee, rather. Do we need a door at the spot the water is going to? What do you mean? In here? Not really. My intention is just for it to leak in here, evaporate into steam, and then pump the steam out into the rocket. That's all I want it for. Yeah, all the polluted water that happens to them is really kind of annoying, you're right. I think we might have a problem in that we haven't had a duplicant come up here that's able to drill through this stuff. Door to stop the steam from leaving. Well, I'm going to block it off after they finish building the stuff that's in here. Then I'll just throw a tile in place, and that will stop it there. And we'll need a door over here. Actually, no, we won't need one there too much. They're not digging in here right now. Come the rockets or the meteors again. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? No. Everyone telling me to get rid of the ladders. You don't need the ladders. They can fly. You're completely wasting your time. Well, guess what? Gamer Girls is now dead. Actually, what have we got branding around here? Regolith, drywall. This is all regolith. Obsidian. Maybe we can make a ladder out of obsidian. Obsidian. I only need 2 of them. Work quickly. There's 1. Ah. Oh my gosh. I'm working on fixing a ladder so she can get out, and a meteor manages to drop perfectly through this opening and smoke the entire ladder all the way down. That is just my luck. Mafic rock. Can I make the ladder out of Mafic rock? I should be able to. Show me that Mafic rock. Granite, sedimentary rock, obsidian. Mafic rock. Thank you. All right, now here's the big question. No! No, no, no. Get up. All right, can she even go down here? Yes. Okay. Can I tell her to go? Yes, 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 I can. You need to go all the way down into here. Do as I say. Run for it. Go quickly. All right. She's fine. You're good, Gamer Girls. You didn't die. That was ridiculous, though. Fortunately, they can climb up and down the ladders even though they're broken. But that's why I had the ladders there in the first place. It was because we had them run out of fuel once before, and I couldn't get them back down again. So I built the ladders, and then I hadn't used them in so long, but that's all it was. Is just gotta have that way out in case they run out of fuel. Because they're not smart enough to conserve enough to go on their way back. What are you doing? All right. Just dig this out, please. Thank you. Carter, buddy. What's your deal? Are you a duplicant that can't dig? Because if so, that would be like super ironic. Oh, he's got digging 11. Why can't you dig your way down there? No, there I didn't have the top one selected. Come on, Carter. Use your head. He got hurt by a little meteor falling on his head, I think. All right, go get fueled up again. I mean, seriously. Just wait. We'll get a. No. Ah! Gamer girls, yay, live, woohoo! GG Fox. Lol, didn't let it happen, please. Don't let it happen again, please. Well, guess what? Damn with the plan stuck down here in the ice. There's no hope of getting that on time. Damn with the plan, you are very dead. I'm on the water pump. Yep, we found him. Damn with the plan. Drowning down here and trapping a suit down here too, which is great. Ooh, he's not dying. Oh, there's steam over here. Oh, look, a squirrel. I have no idea. I can't do anything to rescue him. He can't dig out of this fast enough to be able to do anything. I really, really, really wish they would pay attention to how much fuel they have and go back at the appropriate time. He's dead. There's no way I'm rescuing him. I can't build a ladder out of here fast enough based on how quickly he's losing life. I can't dig my way out fast enough. Well, Dan, I hate to break it to you. It's time to face the final curtain. Might as well dig under here too while you're at it. If you're gonna die, die where the pump is. Trouble is, I can't break through this because then I'll lose all the water that I'm trying to use the pump for. All right, Dan, how about you go? Just go up here. You can die up here where you can retrieve the suit more easily, hopefully. Sorry, buddy. Oh. Wait a minute. You are almost out of fuel. You get back here. Like now. Go quickly. Man, why are they not... It's almost like they're not letting the suits fuel up, so they keep running out. How's your fuel? Oh, your fuel's okay. That's so awful. The one time Dan is without a plan. Isn't that the truth? Well, they picked up Dan's body already. That was quick. Let's set this to delivery too. Oh, I can't. Oh, there we go. Deliver suit. Oh, that is so bad. All I wanted was a little bit of water for steam. Just a little bit. What the heck was that? Oh, he was eating. Dracos are super noisy when they eat. This rocket's been built for most of the stream, and I can't get it fueled. And then meanwhile over here, we have 41 kilograms of steam just hanging out. Yep. 41 kilograms of steam just hanging out over here. What am I going to need to capture this? I'm going to need a pump. 41 kilograms of steam. That's insane. That's insane amounts of steam over there. Okay, so if I can get a pump over there, we'll set one up in here. We'll build a door in here. A little mechanized airlock. We'll need wiring. I wonder what's... At this point, I wonder what's easier. Finish what we started over here, which only requires a little bit of building. I'm betting this will probably be faster. It's all just sitting like right there, though. Maybe just nix the suits entirely on the surface, but the thing is, like, they're so handy for them to fly around with. Because it saves a lot of building infrastructure, like ladders and everything to... What the heck? He's sleeping on the statue. Carter, that's not a bed, buddy. You could have at least slept on the couch or something. Like, just dig the couch out and sleep there, man. What are you doing? Well, I hope he's comfortable. Oops. That is a horrible use for fuel right there. Make sure you have a plan. Don't die like Dan. Alright. They're making progress at least. Whole room full of steam is only equivalent to like 1 to 2 tiles of water. Yeah, I guess that's fair. It's just that it's because it's all evaporated. Like normally you don't get that high of a concentration of gases. It often caps at around 5 kilograms or so. My primary concern is it's going to take a while for the stuff up here to evaporate. If it even gets hot enough in this little space. They just threw Dan's body on a random ledge. You go, guys. Carter. Get your suit back here, buddy. Come back there and refuel. See, the hard part about this is you end up having to micromanage. Ooh, that was close. You have to micromanage their fuel usage because otherwise they're not doing it on their own. Brittany, don't you get stuck down there. That would be really bad. I think Brittany's stuck. Oh, that's weird. Oh. I wonder if the suits can't fly underwater. If so, that's super weird. I thought Brittany was going to die right there. Is that to pick the suit up? I already did, but they just haven't been doing it. Probably because it's a lower priority task than the other stuff they're doing. She's still not doing it. How's your fuel? Oh, that's Caleb. All right, so Caleb's got lots of fuel at least. I think the duplicates are just determined to... Oh, there he goes. He got it. I think the duplicates are just determined to die this time around. All Dan needed was to get out of the water. No, it wasn't that. Dan was completely out of fuel. He was standing up on the ledge to begin with. I sent him in the water to do some digging. But even before that, he couldn't move. He was stuck there without fuel. 10 poor, innocent, impressionable duplicants. He's a monster. No, I don't know what you're talking about. It was only like... It's not 10, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9. It's not 10. Grossly exaggerating my monstrousness. My monstitude. They're like super slowly building that tube. Come on, give me water. Yes, jets work well underwater. I'm sure they'd work fine. Have I killed you off yet? Nope, Socratic. We did have another duplicate die off, though. Had a couple close calls, too. I've had 2 duplicates die today. Both due to suffocation, which really sucked. I need to remove 1 death on the counter. I don't think you can, but it's okay. Just don't add one later. There'll be another one, so when that one happens, don't add it on. Brittany with the super chat. Only 9. That's right. Well, when you figure when we're 489 cycles in, running a colony with like 20 duplicants in it. Sorry, 19 now. On the plus side, if we keep this up, I won't need to build any more sleeping chambers. People don't even need cots. They're just finding their own. There we go. They finally finished that. Okay, let's cancel this. Don't need the ladder there. I feel like we're so close, but so far still. What are the ups even doing? Because we're only watching 3. I don't know. They're kind of fooling around down here. So they've been very slowly. I mean, they're resupplying all this stuff and doing repairs. They're setting up their power systems, managing the garden, cooking the food. And actually, I should look at what food we have available to us now, because there should be a bunch of barbecue available. Yes. Oh, wow. 46,000 kilocalories worth of barbecue. Let's cook some of that up. They've been very, very slowly starting to build out the pipeline here that's going to be needed to replace that system, and they probably can't reach this, so that would help. There we go. This whole construction project would work better if they can actually reach where they need to go. How about that? But they're slowly building this out, and we're going to use that to ultimately replace the other system so that we can get rid of the exosuit situation. They can go up there without the exosuits this way. There needs to be a way to rescue duplicants that are trapped without fuel. What have I got here? I've got granite. So, can we move Brittany over to here? Yes, we can. That's granite also. Okay. Brittany, we're going to have you build granite ladders. Go quickly. I know you're hungry, but the whole lack of breathing thing is going to be a bigger problem for you soon. Go, 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 go. No. No. Just get up and build. Okay, we don't even need the last one. Where are you going? No, no, no. Go down here. Okay, good. We can tell her to go this whole way, so we're going to send her all the way back to the colony so she actually breathes. There. Good lord. Our poor duplicants. I mean, I'm surprised stress isn't higher than it is. They keep getting stranded. They keep interrupting their sleep to go into emergency mode. Not fun. Yeah, dupe death. Nope, we avoided dupe death number 10. You're fine, Brittany. You lived. Congratulations. For now. You sleep on the ladder. No, we want to see another death. No, you don't. No, there's so many. So many deaths. It's just not fair. They just need to stop stranding themselves without fuel. Like, that's crazy. Maybe if they didn't fly where they could just walk, that might be a thing. She can't climb. There's regulars in the way. Dig it out. Nope, not 10 dead dupes. We only have 9. Oh man, you guys must be super delayed. I can still see you talking about it. Come on, guys. Keep building. Jetpacks seem to make them dumber. Maybe that's squishing their heads. You might be right, Samantha, because they definitely seem to lose intelligence, and they're not all that bright to begin with. But the pathing options and stuff just seem to totally mess them up. I don't know what the deal is. But they're definitely not as average intelligence as they are normally. I don't want to say smart, because, you know, they're never really smart, but... Look at this way, now you have an emergency ladder set up. Yeah, for part of the way, anyway. We don't have the whole thing covered, so I still gotta keep an eye on their fuel. There, look, Brittany's running out of fuel again. Work quickly. Okay, you go over here now. Actually, oh my gosh, Das is out of fuel too. Okay. Both of you get out of here. Go put your suit back. Let it refuel. There we go. Jeez. Gonna give me a heart attack. Who's died? Where am I on the job list? I don't know where you're on the job list. I haven't been looking at the jobs at all, to be honest. Let me see. Caleb, you're working on the research up here still. Fortunately, our astronaut is still intact. So we have somebody who can still pilot the rocket. Patch notes. Increased oxygen flow to jet suit helmet. Stoops won't act as oxygen deprived. That'd be novel. They don't seem to be doing it, but it'd be novel. Your home area is this utopia where the rocket area is awful dystopia. Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, what I find in general is you spend so much time in the core part of your colony early on. You kind of get that all built out the way you want, and then the rest of it is just sort of like mishmashing stuff together in order to get a functional outcome. Yeah, they suck at fuel management. It's terrible. It's actually kind of frustrating. They just need to finish this little segment, like right here, and then I can put tile in here. We can start producing, or like move some water into here to let it turn into steam. I've been drinking coffee with Mo. No, I wish. I could use a coffee now. Sadly, they would sort of mess up the whole sleeping thing. Personally, I like to shovel all my dupes between all the jobs so they become masters of all trades. I generally do that, but I just can't be bothered right now, to be honest. 20 duplicants, it's just, I spend so much time at the job menu just like shuffling people around, trying to remember who was doing what before. It gets to be kind of a nuisance. Rangi has 100% in the cadet job. Oh yeah, we can promote Rangi too. Whoops. Star mount. We want jobs. Dun dun dun. Congratulations, Rangi. Current morale 35, need 33, need 25. So he's gonna need 30, so he'll have just enough morale. Just enough. Ha. Sure, Greg. Absolutely. You have 2 million kilocalories, but that's because you're hoarding a lot of food. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I'm up to almost 1 million kilocalories, but it's hard because, like, some of that will be in the form of things like pinch of pepper nuts and stuff, I think. There's no materials in them, so they spend time flying outside to get materials. Yeah, they're flying out to get the refined iron. Although, actually... There's just a chunk of refined iron right there. Just take this out. They got that one little spot there. They can reach some iron and then they don't have to go outside. Where's the third jetpack? That is a splendid question. Where the heck did they put it? I don't know. They carried it back because it was laying on the ground over here, and somebody, and I think it was Caleb, flew it back in there. Unless they dropped it along the way or something. Oh, there it is. It's the bottom of the ladder. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they dropped it at the bottom of the ladder, I guess. Might not help with the way you name them, but I always give them a little title and name so you can remember what they're supposed to do. Example, digger, keeper, janitor, bubbles. Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I tend to get so many duplicates, so like we're running with 19 right now, and that's down from the 21 or so we did have. Plus, when you start swapping the jobs around, it would mean you would constantly have to change their names. I could see that getting frustrating. We're close though. They're like just this little spot here. Just finish this. Just forget all this for now. They're picking up the igneous rock. They're not picking up the suit. Dope. Night shift tomorrow night, so you're mostly sleeping. Almost cycle 500. Yeah, we're about nine cycles off anyway. Getting there. It's tainted. Nobody wants it anymore. Why does this jet suit smell like corpse? I don't understand. Oh, did I do something backwards here? What is going on here? Why is that stuff not powered? Something's going on here. I don't understand why that gantry's not powered. And neither's that door. That is super confusing to me. All the wire is completed. No wire connected. How weird. Have them do sweeping and make a storage unit for them? You mean for what? For the building and stuff? It's so weird they climb the ladder when they can fly up. Ooh, that was a big one. Come on, you're almost there. Just a little bit more. The metal's right there, just break through. I don't think we've had a miner go up there yet. Yep, that's what it is. The wire's broken. I'm not sure how it broke, though. It's weird. Look how slow those doors move. The wires shouldn't be overloaded. This system doesn't have. I mean, it's good up to current loads max. Yeah, I guess it is going up to 4560. So it is possible it is overloading, but 1320. It's really intermittent power usage, though. Oh, there we go. We ran up over 2,000. I have everything up here basically connected using conductive wire. That's kind of a problem. I have a lot of things on here. When I went back to check it before, it was already like a lower power consumption, but that's okay. We'll just fix it. Love opening them. Well, the thing is, I can't get it to stop. They take so long. And now they're closing. I guess I switched the switch already. We need the power connected so it goes a little quicker. Alright, they broke the wire. Let's put conductive wire back in here. Oh, no. Cancel. Conductive wire. There we go. It's almost midnight. I'm going to keep going because I want to launch this rocket. And it's killing me that I don't have it. Get a space scanner up? What do you mean? Oh, to detect, you mean to detect for meteor showers and stuff? The whole string of the rocket's not yet. No, it's killing me. It's not even the rocket. They got the rocket finished. It's this silliness around getting water to make steam. It's ridiculous. Need to send a miner on a jetpack or dig out the rock below the iron. Well, this is all abyssalite here. It's a miner only dig, but I don't know why the I need to find a miner. Who's our miners? Need to go jabs. All right. Sorry, Mo, we gotta put you to work. You're like our token miner. Let's see. Let's make this his work shift. Killing me. Just hotwire your geyser to the rocket. It's not. It wasn't going off before, and it's going up a little bit now. There's a small amount of steam in here, but there's just not much. It's not enough. It was Vacation Boy. Ruh-roh. The tricky part will be like, how do I get him to be the one to go up there with the ability to dig? There we go. About time. Good lord. He's like, how dare you? I've been on break for 200 cycles. You make me work. You know what's funny is I set this gantry so that I could swap it out. But I have it backwards. I wanted it to be that when the doors open, the gantry would retract. I can't win. Swear to God. Alright, we need a knot gate. I need to deconstruct here. Throw a knot gate in there. Get this set up the way that I want it to be. Mo's like Snorlax. And this is why I make my dupes learn mining. Well, I have a bunch of them that have been through the mining trade. The trouble is they might have been some of the ones that died. Okay, we're almost done. Hold on, we don't even need to mine all this. Just don't even bother. Focus on the building. You're almost done. We're almost done. Not gain anyone? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you can finally build off, or you can burn off all the caffeine we've got him built up. I mean, you figure in 200 cycles, he was having probably 10 cups of caffeine a day, so that's an awful lot of coffee he was consuming. Knockgate needs to be above the gantry's auto wire line. It doesn't really matter whether it's above or below, because what it'll do is it'll set the doors and the gantry in opposition again, which is fine. I just need it to reverse one of the signals. It doesn't matter whether it's the signal going up to the doors or the signal going to the gantry. It's midnight, and the stream should be ending right now, but we haven't launched the rocket yet, so I'm not stopping. I need steam. This thing's gonna launch, darn it. What are you doing? Alright. Brittany would just take a little nap there. Don't mind her. It's hard work being a slagger. Almost as much coffee as I drink. I do drink a fair amount of it. Probably more so than anything else. All they need is this little liquid shutoff. Well, and then the tiles here, but... Would there be a negative effect of making dupes sleep during the day rather than at night? Nope, not really. There's actually some duplicants that have a trait that that allows them to have a positive benefit from doing it. Like Night Owl or something is the trait, I think. Come on, you're almost done. Just do it. Just, no. No, I didn't launch the rocket yet. We're still trying to get water for steam for fuel. I finally almost have the system set up. They need to just like finish this little liquid shutoff valve. And then we can close off this with some metal tile. You're gonna laugh when it's 2 a.m. We're still waiting. Oh my gosh, I know. I honestly didn't think it would take this long. I figured, okay, they just have to build a few things, and we're kind of ready to go. They did most of it quickly, but all the stuff related to the water pump down here has just been a colossal hassle. Okay, the shutoff is done. The water's flowing. Let's get our tile built up here. Let's close this off. Now just you wait. It's not gonna be hot enough for it to boil. That'll be my next adventure. Ah. 18, 19, 20. Okay, the temperature's rising pretty quick, so that's not... Oh, but this is really dropping fast. Uh-oh. It remains to be seen whether this is going to get hot enough. Forgot about dental plan, yeah. Saw some regolith respawn on the rocket because a meteor hit the bunker. Oh, really? Oh, up here? Oh, that's weird. I think it must come through, like, these corner cracks or something. That's so weird. It spawned on the gantry, right? Stuff here. I'm not even worried about the stuff above the door. The rocket will just blast right through it, but... I need this water to heat up a lot more than it is. This should be like magma under here. Like, it's 100 and some odd degrees up here, but not where the water is. Ah. Killing me. Shouldn't boil, the plate's only 80. I know, this is a problem. Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna work. And this broke already. Are you kidding me? I hate my life. 180 degrees right here. $180 degrees. Deconstruct that. Cover the magma volcano will make steam real good. Yeah, it'll also melt everything around it. It's actually, it's right over here. Fancy volcano. This thing was a horribly failed experiment. Good lord. I'm just gonna have them deconstruct it. We'll replace it with a normal pipe. We'll let the water amount that builds up in here be the control mechanism that turns it off. Oh, such a hassle. And I'm gonna use radiant pipe because it's really hot right here. So let's take advantage of some of that. Okay, you guys are gonna have to hurry and build this stuff though. I was actually waiting for them to seal them in. cold damage. Oh, man. Oh, this is getting all messed up now. Oh, none of this is going to work. I totally botched it. No. It's just not hot enough. It's not maintaining enough heat. Gah! Steam's condensing in the vents. I don't think we're even getting steam out. Water's only like 4 degrees. Well, I really wanted the rocket launch today, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work unless I could get them to do this over here fast. We might get enough to get like 1 rocket launch out of this. It's so far out of the way. I just don't want to do it. No, not there. I can't believe how much of a hassle it's going to be to make steam here. Deconstruct that. Like, I was thinking that, like, with the amount of heat that's up here, 190 degrees, 188 degrees, like, some of it would actually just boil off regardless. But nothing's staying hot enough to actually counteract it. If I can't get a pool of, like, if I can't get like, a little pool of water sitting in here, then we won't even get enough to boil anyway. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to launch tonight because I can't get the steam. This isn't enough steam. Yeah, it's sitting a couple kilograms in there. Maybe. Maybe. All right, I have a couple options. We can try and grab steam from here. The problem with this is that I have the exosuits turned off, so the duplicates are gonna have to get a little bit on the toasty side. Oops. Gas bridge. So we can track it like so, but this is going to be rough. This might all take too long. I don't think we're going to have time tonight. Ah, it's super frustrating. I wanted this rocket launch tonight so bad. So bad! Isn't there a machine that cools down liquid but heats up nearby environment? Use that to heat up water and also cool something else? Yeah, so there's the aqua tuner. Does that. It has to be kind of like sitting in a pool of water. It doesn't really bring stuff to a boil very well, though, I find. I need to get this blocked off so that the water here stops flowing in. Well, my duplicants don't seem to be in a rush to do it. Okay, maybe again, you know what? Let's make this tile out of refined iron, maybe. I know we have lots of that around. Rockets take forever to get ready, almost like 20 cycles away. It's just crazy. Like, I need to be able to pump this steam in, but first I gotta get some steam. Yeah, see, they're going in here to build, and they're getting scalded. Gonna wind up with incapacitated duplicants. No, 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 no. You get out of there. You're about to die. How about you get down here? Without exosuits, it's too hot. It's too hot. 84 degrees in there. It's gonna boil stuff. You make it out of steel, isn't it? Well, I want the water over here to boil just based on the heat. But the trouble is, I'm pumping in water that's too cold. So it's actually repelling all the heat that's around it effectively. I need it to sit idle and heat up. Because the temperature just above it is like 170 degrees, and that's definitely enough to boil it. But down here... Oh, we got a vacuum. That's not helping. That's not helping. Automation wire. Shut that stuff down. Walkthrough will boil stuff better than however this monstrosity is supposed to work. The idea was just supposed to be pump the water into onto some metal tiling in an area where the temperature was already like 180 degrees, and give it that opportunity to take on the heat that's right there in the natural environment and convert it into steam. It's just not working. Not with it's going to need a whole lot more time. The carbon dioxide that's here isn't really hot enough. The tiles are cold. It's just not it's not working at all the way I planned. Arg. All right, I really wanted to launch tonight, but we're not going to get the rocket off tonight. We're going to have to wait till Thursday, I think. In the meantime, I'm going to play around. I think I'm going to play around a little bit with the steam production and see if I can get a better system. Worst case scenario, we can try to grab some steam from over here. It's not going to be all that much. But if we can get some and get it to last long enough, we can pump it up into the rocket, and that might work. We'll see how all that plan pays out. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out tonight. I'm sorry we didn't get the rocket launched the way I planned to. I feel like I start every stream with a plan, and it all goes downhill as soon as I get started. What's that thing Mike Tyson used to say? You start every fight with a plan that goes right out the window the first time you get punched in the face. They're building these pipes quick, though, at least. But we'll see. We really should be able to get, even if worst case scenario, if we have to take the steam from over here, we'll have the fuel that we need on Thursday to be able to launch, because everything else is ready to go. But thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. I appreciate all of you, and thanks for the super chats tonight as well. Tomorrow night is Wednesday night. I'm going to be playing some Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Thursday will be Oxygen Not Included again. Friday, I think I'm going to be playing Hollow Knight. And then Saturday, I'm going to be streaming some more Don't Starve Hamlet. But thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.